you're all keeping well and having a really good weekend. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone for all your support on my last YouTube video. I got over 1,000 views on it, and for someone with only a little small following like myself, I do really appreciate it. All the comments, they're just amazing, so thank you so much. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and follow all of my socials, which I'll link next to me. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I've done before. I thought it was about time that everyone got to know me a little bit better, but I didn't want to just sit here and answer loads of questions. So I thought I'd also do a little get ready with me at the same time as well. I'm just going to get straight into it, no point in wasting any time, because your gal needs to glow up. First of all, I start my day with just a general cleansing toner. Before lockdown, I had no skincare routine and I was breaking out constantly, like here, like all down my neck. It was really bad. If I've got any pictures, I will try and link them to the side of me. And then when I was in lockdown, I was on furlough and I just had loads of spare time. I decided to start investing in my skincare. So one of the questions actually was like, what's my favourite like skincare products? And it's probably just a serum, an eye cream, and then a day and night moisturiser, just like basic skincare stuff that I use. I don't even think you need a lot of money for your skincare products. I get all of mine from TK Maxx. You don't want to spend loads of money on your skincare, but you want to improve it. Definitely have a look at TK Maxx and see what they've got, because all of my stuff is from there. Well, I start with a serum. You can't see it, so I'm not going to show you it, but it's Skin Research Pro Collagen Facial Serum. So just do 2 pops of that and rub that in. So one of the first questions was, what is my name? So my full name is Ellie Smith. Not telling you my middle name because it's not my favourite, and I'm not sure if I want the whole world to know. Once I've rubbed that in, I get a little eye cream. I don't know where this is from. Dr. Facelift. Not got much of this left, but it's really nice, and I just get a little bit on my nail and put it under my eye. Next question was, how old are you? So I am 21, but it's actually my birthday very soon. And one of the other questions was, what is your star sign? Very quickly, this is the face moisturiser that I'm using at the minute. It's called Skin Up Face Care Moisturising Cream. Yeah, so the next question was, what is my star sign? So I am a Scorpio. I've been told by many people that I fit my star sign fairly well. At first I hated it, like I used to hate being a Scorpio, and then when that new thing came out, like, and everyone's star signs had changed, and I got told I was like, I think I was a Libra. I was like, I don't want to be a Libra anymore. I want to be a Scorpio. I like being a Scorpio. The next question was, what is your favourite star signs? So I don't know a lot about star signs. I can know that I work with Kate. Shout out to Kate. Is really into star signs and she's been educating me on them. I think generally I probably like a Taurus, because a lot of people around me are Tauruses, and also Sagittarius. My mum and one of my besties, Beth, is a Sagittarius. I was going to say Sag then, like I was just Sag. So I definitely think that they're probably my favourite, and Kate from work's a Libra, and I've heard really nice things about Libras, so obviously going to go for Libras as well. And then I've got this Prime and Infuse spray from Primark. I think it's like a dupe for the matte. So I just give that a quick spray on my face. If anyone has any tips onto how to keep your eyebrows like up and fluffy without ruining them when you put your face on, please let me know in the comments below. I've just got my little pear soap, which looks a bit minging, a spoolie, and some setting spray. And I'll literally just get this all in here. So it's just got loads of soap on it. The next question was, where are you from? So I'm originally from Scotland. I lived just outside Edinburgh, and then I moved to Preston when I was like 14. So a lot of people ask me like why I moved, how long I've been here. So I've been here now for, no, I moved here when I was 15 actually, told a complete lie. I wasn't 14, I was 15. Yes, I've been here 6.5 years. The reason why I moved was all my family are from Preston, and me and Mum were coming up like every Christmas and summer holidays, and in the end just decided that we wanted to spend more time with our family. So made the decision to move, which at the time I was obviously upset about because all my friends were back home in Scotland, but I feel like it actually all worked out for the best. My accent's definitely a bit weird now. I think I've started getting more of a northern accent, which I'm annoyed about. But when I go back home, don't know about anyone else who lives in a different country to where they were born, but as soon as I go back home to Scotland, I'm just fluffing the eyebrows up, by the way, then my accent tends to come back, and it definitely gets stronger. But everyone back home will probably say that I don't even sound Scottish anymore, which is fair enough because I don't feel like I do. I've just made my eyebrows as fluffy as I can possibly get them. One of the questions was, what is my favourite foundation to use? So at the minute I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear in shade Venutu. Don't know how to pronounce it. Oops, just squirted that all over me. I've never done that before. Ew. Which is a bit more like orangey than my normal skin tone, but I do usually tan, so it works well. I love this as a day-to-day foundation because I literally put 3 pumps on my brush, and if I hadn't have sprayed it all over my jumper and all over myself, then that probably would have been sufficient. I've just been using this for quite a while now, but I did used to use the YSL All Hours. That was really good as a going out foundation, and you use that in shade B50. It's like a good going out one. Just taking another little dot. This question is, am I single? The answer is no. I'm not single. I've got a boyfriend called Lewis, who is a Taurus. Using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in shade C2. The question was, how did you meet your boyfriend? So me and Lewis met when I was 17. My friend Chloe was like dating his friend Johnny. They wanted to go on a double date and we're like, will you go out with Lewis? And I was like, absolutely not. He's not my type. I don't think he's good looking. And then ended up going on a night out and he was there and we got on and stuff, but still wasn't feeling it. There's more to it, but effectively he asked me out on a date. I said no. And then after that, he was like obsessed with me. Why would you not be? Look at me. He did like me, and every time I'd go out, he would literally follow me and stalk me and run up to me, and I was like, ooh, you are disgusting. Fast forward 2 years, and I was on a night out in Liverpool. By the way, just blending this in with a beauty blender. And everyone went home like, not early, but when, if you've ever been to Liverpool, there's Level. I think Level shut at 4 and everyone was going home at 4, and I was just like, I don't want to go out at home at 4, I'm going to stay out. And I seen Johnny in Level and I was like, oh, are you out with Lewis? And he was like, yeah, I'm out with Lewis. And ended up seeing him out and then stayed out with them till like 6 o'clock in the morning. And then he was like, let me take you out on a date. And I was like, no. And then I started thinking about it and I thought, it's not going to leave me alone until I go out on a date with him. My friend Naomi from back home was like, why don't you just go on a date, see how it is? Went on the date and turns out we actually got on really, really well. Had so much in common and been together now for nearly 2 years. So boys, do not give up hope, because eventually you might win them round. To this day, all my friends are still extremely shocked that we're together. I am too. I'm going to be featuring on the channel very soon, so keep your eyes peeled. Completely forgot to tell you, I am just cream contouring with another Makeup Revolution product. I think it's their foundation sticks in F13, just on my cheekbones, temples, and here. And then I'll put that in with a beauty blender as well. Next question was, would you ever go on Love Island? I do think if I was single, if someone approached me and said, do you want to go on Love Island, no one's going to say no, are they? Now it's such a great opportunity. You see people like Molly May doing so well for themselves. Why would you want to pass up that opportunity? I'd definitely go on it if I was single. Next is, are you a full-time YouTuber stroke TikToker? As much as I would like to be stroke think that I am, I'm not. I am actually in a job, however, that I love. Contouring my nose. Anyone's got any tips on how to contour their nose better? Let me know. Started doing it with a brush, which I do think is better than a beauty blender, but still not mastered it yet, so if there's any products that you recommend, let me know. Well, I'm not a full-time YouTuber or TikToker. I am in a job that I love. I really enjoy doing my YouTube channel. And one of the next questions was, why did you decide to create a YouTube channel? Next up, I'm just using this NYX palette. It's very old, as you can see, but I just use it for the top of my forehead, just these three colours. Next question was like, why did you create a YouTube channel? I was on furlough and I had loads of time on my hand. I was watching so much YouTube and I kept saying like, I really want to make one, I really want to make one, but I just didn't. I thought I don't have all the proper equipment. And then the other week when I created the Lytham day out vlog, I just thought, I'm just going to like do a vlog and see if I enjoy it. And you know, you've always got those memories that you can look back on. Next question was, who's your favourite YouTuber? This is so hard because there's genuinely so many that I love. I also love Molly May because I'm a massive Molly May fan, but I wouldn't really class her as like a standard YouTuber. I'd say my favourite is either Elle Darby or Madison Sarah. But I do also enjoy like other YouTubers like Saffron Barker and Hannah Renee. I'm just going to bronze my face with this Too Faced bronzer. I've had this for ages as well, that if you look, I can't even tell you what shade it is or anything, but the Too Faced bronzer is amazing. It's so creamy, really good. And then MAC Give Me Sun, an oldie but a goldie. Have you ever had filler? And the answer is yes. I had filler for the first time this year in my lips. Super nervous and super scared to get it, and I put it off for ages, but you'll probably find out more about that very, very soon. So I won't say much more on it. Next, gonna go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just using a wet beauty blender, the one I used for my contour. Next up is, what is your favourite clothes shop? Favourite clothes shop at the minute is Zara. Obviously, I done the haul in it last week. It's quite hard. Zara's definitely the best at the minute. I do rate Pretty Little Thing. Old Polly for going out outfits, by far the best, hands down. So I'd probably go Zara, Old Polly, and either Pretty Little Thing or Topshop. Think about this Laura Mercier translucent powders, you don't get that flashback. Top 3 places to eat. First one, hands down, Fazenda. Easy. If you've not been, you need to get to know, because it is the best steak place in the whole entire world. I do rate Nando's. I've been to Nando's for a while, but I'm actually going there. If you're watching on Sunday, then I'm going there today. Nando's. Probably McDonald's. I just love McDonald's, especially triple cheeseburgers. Changed my life. Fazenda, Nando's, McDonald's. Basic bitch. Don't care. Few must-haves. I wouldn't call myself a perfume connoisseur, but all Ariana Grande perfumes are insane. I'm not just saying it because she's like my queen. I do rate all her perfumes. I also like Olympia by Paco Rabanne. Zara perfumes are actually really, really good, you know. It's just like cheap day-to-day ones. And yeah, I'd probably say they're my favourite. Just going to go back in with the MAC Give Me Sun and Too Faced powder to rebronze everything that I may have went over. The last film I watched, so I've recently, now if you're a Twilight fan, you'll completely agree that just every now and then you have to rewatch all the films to bring back that 12-year-old nostalgia. So the last film I watched was actually Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2. That scene when Carlisle, you know what I'm talking about, still nearly brings tears to my eyes, but it's next level. I was actually saying to Liz, what film do I prefer? And I think it's actually Part 2, like Breaking Dawn Part 2 is my favourite Twilight film. Let me know down below in the comments which is your favourite. Do I love roller coasters? No. I hate them with a passion. But I somehow, my friends absolutely love roller coasters, and I somehow go on them. I'll put it down next to me, a video of me on the Pepsi Max. If that doesn't show you how much I hate roller coasters, I don't know what will. And yet, they keep asking me to go back to Alton Towers or Pleasure Beach, and I keep saying yeah. So it's kind of my fault, but they should know. No! I don't like it! No! Don't get me off! No! No, Helena, please! Next, just gonna, this is also I Heart Revolution. I don't think that's the same as Makeup Revolution. It's called Blushing Heart. So I'm just gonna blush my cheeks and the top, bottom of my nose. Best holiday memory. That's a good one. I was meant to be going on holiday in like 10 days, so thanks for depressing me. Best holiday memory. I'd probably say me, Beth and Fran, who you'll have seen on my previous video and who you'll see in many videos to come, went to Thailand. The final place that we went to go was PP. Had a bit of a nightmare getting there, but we got there in the end and we were just stressed and we were going out for food, and these Dutch, they're from Holland, Dutchmen came over and said, like, we found this bar, like, do you want to come for a drink? And we were like, no, it's fine. Anyway, oh no, this is my favourite one actually. No, it is. I'll speak to you all about Miami another time, but that's a very close second. So yeah, they're like, do you want to go for a drink? And we were like, no. Ate our food, we're finishing it, and they're like, are you sure you don't want to come for a drink? And we're like, do you know what? Why the hell not? So we walked down like this back alley thing, went, and it was like this little hut next to our resort where we were staying. There was like me, Beth and Farhan, these like 3 Dutchmen and like 4 Thai people. And I'll link the video, another video, I'm just showing you guys the real me. Like the video next to me about how drunk we were. Close enough till we cross the line. We were steaming, we were getting like free flaming sambucas. We were so drunk. Then at the end of the night they were like, right, you need to pay us. And I was like, sugar. It's like a tenner each, and we'd spent like, we'd been there for like 7 hours getting really drunk. Next up, by the way, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, and there's just, you can tell the colours I like. I just used the Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange and Real Gar all on this little brush. 223 Luxe Crease by Zoeva. I always just think of that memory because it was just next level amazing. So much fun, and when it only costs you a tenner, you can't complain. But I will speak to you all about Miami another time, so that's very close second. I'm trying to perfect a winged, like a brown winged eyeshadow thing, which I just can't do for love or money. So if anyone's got any tips or any good YouTube videos to watch on how to help me perfect that, then please do let me know. As you can see, I wear individual lashes by the amazing Wendy. So I just do my bottom lashes. Would you rather be blind or deaf? Not deaf, deaf. Deaf. I'd much rather not be able to hear anything than not be able to see anything. I'm already blind, I can't even see my own face. That's stressful enough. So, yeah. I wouldn't like to be fully blind. You can see, this is what I'm talking about. They're just not as bushy as what I'd like them to be. But I'm just gonna draw, like, give them a bit more fluff with this Primark eyebrow pencil 3-in-1 brow. And paper in the eye, or not wear shoes for the rest of your life. I would go for not wear shoes for the rest of my life. Would you break something just for attention? Now, I'm thinking, have I actually done this? You're asking me that question. Because, I mean, I would. If I wanted the attention, I'd break whatever needs to be broke. By the way, just a little sit and spray if they bury him all night long. So yeah, I probably would, but if I did actually do that, please let me know because I can't remember. Just going to do my lip liner with this. I find loads of random lip liners everywhere. Profusion, don't even know where it's from, matte lip liner. I've got none left, so I'm getting a new one tomorrow. And then this Makeup Revolution pinky kind of lip gloss. Worst thing you've ever done drunk? Now, if you know me, then I've done many stupid things drunk. I'd have to say the worst, where I woke up in the morning and thought, oh my god, why did I do that, was I recorded myself playing a homeless man's flute, which I'll add down next to me. Are you okay? Just for hygiene reasons. I mean, I wouldn't like to play other people's flute anyway, but I'm not sure what was going through my head when I decided to do that, and it does make me feel a bit sick sometimes, because it's not very cleanly. So I definitely say that's the worst thing that I've done drunk, but there's many other ones, and if I take you on a night out with me, you'll get to see what a state I am. I think I might miss what's my favourite TV programme. Probably, it's going to be a basic Piazza game, probably Friends. This is like I put in the background, but I do love like Queen of the South, Grey's Anatomy, Gossip Girl, Vampire Diaries, all the usual rubbish that everyone loves. I of course love it. Just pulling out the sides of my fringe. Now I've finished answering all the questions. If I did miss any out, I'm very sorry, I didn't mean to. I thought that I got them all. And yeah, thank you very much for watching my channel again. As always, I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.